What up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Real. Once again, with my guy, Skee Prophet.
What's going on, y'all?
Man, you know, it's that day, man. We break down that Pacific Division, the one that everybody want to hear us talk about.
The greatest.
Yeah, you know, you'll say it's the greatest because the Lakers. Others give it, Golden State.
They have. You see, I got my shirt on. You see the posters, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. They might need you. You know what I mean?
Put me in, coach.
They put him in the game, coach. But anyway, let's touch on these little few news topics that's in the news right now, man. We can't stay off of Butler.
That's the thing right now. That's every day.
Every day. And right now, the word is he want to go to Miami.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. And the win total was at 40.5, and now it's up to 42.5. Although it's juiced to the under just because he didn't go yet, but it's going up. It's creeping up, and they took that Minnesota one off the board.
Yeah. You was telling me that, man. No more. So you jumped on that early. 45 under 45. You got it locked in.
Right. I locked it in. So if y'all was listening, y'all got that Minnesota under 45.5. Butler is about to be gone.
Yeah, Butler out of there, man. But to me personally, him going to Miami, to me, shows me he don't want to win a championship. But you say I don't know who he's talking to. He could be looking for, having to be in conversation with other players who want to come over there. But
mostly, I think he's talking to Kawhi because I don't think Kawhi wants to stay in Toronto, and he doesn't want to come to LA anymore. I don't seem like, or the Lakers. I mean, so he's probably going to team up with him.
Who do you think leaves with Butler? It won't just be him. Who else? Anybody else on Minnesota you see probably being shipped with Butler when he go?
Nobody worth mentioning.
Yeah. You think Wiggins gonna be there?
They'll probably keep Wiggins. They should let him go, though, in my opinion, but I think he'll still be there.
I'm low-key thinking if they was to move Wiggins, Butler would stay.
Yeah, Butler's cool. He has some little beef with Towns, too, so I don't know, but I think the bigger problem was Wiggins.
Yeah, I agree there. And other news, too, Toronto Raptors, since we had touched on them for a second, Kyle Lowry, I guess during the summer, he didn't be in contact with the team. Mad, his best friend was traded, lost his coach. I guess he only texted the new coach one time to say congratulations.
Yeah, I understand. He didn't know if he was going to be traded either. He didn't know what it was going to look like. The coach is fired. So I don't know if he wants to be there or how he's feeling. So I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm looking at him, man. I'm looking at a lot of these disgruntled employees, and I'm wondering, like we said about the Knicks yesterday, Knicks, everybody wants to be traded. You're trying to rebuild your team. Man, make some moves. Go make some moves, man. Get you a name. Get you a couple of these stars. You just need two. You need two to go with the superstar you already got to go back up that rookie, man. Pick him up, man.
Right.
Do something. You know what I mean?
Kevin Knox might be good, though.
You say that again?
Kevin Knox might be good. I like Kevin Knox.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got Kevin Knox over there we all think could be a star. But you got these people right now, the season haven't started. You know, you guys can still make some moves. Even the Rockets. I think the Rockets could still maybe go after somebody if they really want to. They got so many little names out here with these right now that's just floating around who don't want to be in their team. And when a player doesn't want to play for that team, it's an advantage to you to go get them because you don't have to give up that much for them because they don't want to keep them there because they have cancer.
Yeah. And you see they win total. We talked about that yesterday, though. We already was jumping all over their win total, so I'm not even going to touch back on that.
Yeah, I feel you. Something else happened in the news too. And be missing it right now. Off the tip of my tongue, I'm missing it.
All my news right now. I'm in Laker mode. Lonzo said he don't have he didn't change his jumper. He just got stronger. Y'all seen him walk up there all swole. He just got stronger. He could it's an easier motion now.
That's what happened when you have a knee injury, bro. You work on your upper body. When you know what I mean?
That's right. Happens. No leg day.
Yeah, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I watched Dean Ambrose just recently come back from wrestling, and he was yoke status because you know what I mean. At that knee injury, when you get stuff like that, you come up with yoke status up here. So it looks good. Oh, but I remember what I want to touch on. It's not basketball related, but I was in the car and it just came on Sirius Radio. I did not know that we would have an all-female broadcasting tomorrow for the Thursday night football game on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
the Rams, right? Yeah, the Rams, I think.
Yeah, all three females broadcasting the game. I want to check it out. I like to hear what they see, in games and stuff like that. So that's going to be real interesting to me.
Yeah, that's cool. You said it's going to be on Amazon?
That's what it said on the radio. It said Amazon Prime, but it may. But this being a big event, you may hear a little bit of it on the TV. They may bring them on over. So I'm excited, ladies. Congratulations. I mean, it's tough out here for you guys to get your foot in the door as being black men. We know we go through, but I can only imagine what it's like to be a woman, no matter what race you are. You go through a lot of stuff. So congratulations.
Hey, it's crazy. Just somebody I know from like growing up or whatever. She's now a beat writer for the Lakers. I heard her ask a question to LeBron the other day.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Her name is Lauren Jones. I was like, okay, congrats.
So shout out Miss Lauren Jones.
That's right.
Since we're in Cali, let's go. Let's touch on these Sacramento Kings, man.
Sacramento Kings. They franchise guy supposed to be De'Aaron Fox. They say I'm not too high on Fox. I don't know how they can call him a franchise guy, but they drafted Bagley. They got him over Doncic. What do you think about that?
I like Bagley a lot.
Yeah,
I like him a lot. I like watching him play in college. I mean, I think he's an upgrade, but that's what this Kings team does. They draft good picks, but they don't have anybody to develop these pieces. It feels like it.
I totally agree with that. And he needs to just get bigger. I think he'll be cool once he gets bigger. And they got They got Cauley Stein over there. They got Buddy.
You think De'Aaron Fox is an all-star?
I don't. I think he's like a poor man's John Wall.
Yeah. I think to me, I can see him as a good bench player. I don't think he's a starter in this league. At least not from what I've seen.
I won't say he can't be a starter, but he's not like a good starter.
He's not the best floor general.
I'm just not high on his game. He needs to get his jumper together. Yeah, he's shifty, he's fast, he can do stuff like that. But you see, people were higher on him than they were on Lonzo. They were saying Fox should go number 1. He's better than all the other players. And what has Fox done? He's done nothing.
Man, that draft class to me is suspect, period.
Yeah, you think so?
Shooting wise. We look at their shooting. I think they're all players that they came out too early. I think everybody came out too early. The top.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how it is now. They want to go in, play their 1 year, and go make their money.
Yeah, I think everybody came out too early, and sometimes it does show. And I think in this draft that just passed with all them, it kind of shows a little bit in their development. It's like they weren't ready. They're 2 and 3 year projects. You know what I mean? So if you don't know, by the 3rd year, you should know what you have about those players. If by then you'll know if they succeed or if they bust. And that's how I kind of look at it. But let me touch on these stats real quick for the Kings, man. Kings was 30th in points per game and 30th in pace. I mean, you can't score and you're slow.
I don't know how you slow if De'Aaron Fox is your point guard.
That's what I'm saying. With these young legs, how are you 30th in pace in the West? Like,
that's just the coach thing.
Yeah, so I don't see any improvement for this team, really. They sitting at they won 27, they won 27 games last year. They had 25 this year. Sacramento, I don't see you guys winning. I see you guys maybe hitting 25, not that 20, because it's 25 and a half. So, maybe 24. But
it's just not one of those things I'm interested in betting. But I agree with you. I don't see them reaching 27 or 26 wins. I just don't see it from this team.
Yeah, but this is a bet we just going to pass on. Sacramento is a team that I probably faded all season in their spots. You know what I mean? They're not going to surprise us. We won't see any upsets from the Sacramento Kings at all this year. You won't see them upset a team like Golden State. You won't see upset the Houston Rockets, the Boston Celtics. They won't upset anybody. If anything, Sacramento fans, you're going to be upset that they're actually winning games. They should, you know what I mean? Game. You want them to tank this year. You want Sacramento to tank this year. This would be between the Hawks and the Kings. Maybe the Hawks.
Worst two, bottom two.
The Hawks, the Hawks and the Sacramento. I mean, I put the Hawks before Sacramento Kings. I think the Sacramento Kings are the worst team in the NBA.
It's hard to argue. It's between those two for sure. Hawks or Sacramento.
They're definitely the worst team in LA, in California. Oh yeah,
for sure, no doubt.
So we can move on from there, man. We ain't gonna make no predictions on that one. It's sitting at 25 and a half. It's really no value there. It's nothing to take. It's just a team that we just gonna fade.
That's right. Sound about right. Let's move over to the Suns.
Let's touch on them.
They drafted Ayton and they added Mikal Bridges and they added Ariza. I like all three of those additions this year.
Ryan Anderson.
They added Ryan Anderson too. That's a fourth addition. So I like where this team is going. And they still got Booker. They still got Josh Jackson.
I like Josh Jackson a lot, man. I like his game, bro. I thought not just his game, I like his personality for some reason. He just seemed like a fun person. You know what I mean? Like he just seemed like a fun person. Like you see him somewhere in the club, or you just probably run into him out. He buying the bar or something. He just seemed like a cool guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. But the one thing this team is missing, they just need a point guard. If they had a point guard, this team would really make some noise. But I know it's about time for them to start winning some games. They don't really seem like the team that's going to be losing a lot of games anymore.
And we just talked about Lowry. Lowry to the Suns would be nice.
That would make sense.
That would make a lot of sense. Lowry to the Suns. I know we over here playing fantasy GM to y'all feel like it, but this is the NBA, and we looking for these people to move. If you're not happy, unless you're LeBron who not happy, they ain't really moving you. You with KD who not happy, but you're going to have to work it out. But when you listen to a role player, you're not happy, man, go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he'll be a nice fit with Phoenix. If Phoenix won 21 games last year, at 29 this year. You see Phoenix at 29 games?
You know what? I want to try to find a way to bet the over. Just think about how many games is Devin Booker going to miss with his injuries coming off of. And once he comes back, though, I think they're a bet on team. But until then, I'm not really willing to bet on them.
Yeah, I think there's even if he was back right now, I think the beginning of the season gonna be rocky for him anyway. Just right. Trying to fill it out.
I know that they played the Mavericks. That was one of my things I was saying. I want to bet on the Mavericks the first 4 games, and that was one of the teams I know they play against.
Yeah, and I think Ariza, without Booker there at first, Ariza kind of taking the reins again. The team is veteran leadership in the beginning is going to be a great thing for the Suns. When Booker come on in, he can just get right into his role. The other players are already knowing what they're supposed to do, and I like this Suns team. What makes me like him is the pace, man. The pace to me, that's a big thing in the NBA the past couple of years. The pace of play. People don't speak about it enough as they should, but the pace of play is huge. You know, they're the third in pace. They're a fast team.
They're young.
They're young, but what got them was they was 30th and giving up 113 points a game. So they was giving up
no defense.
Yeah, they're not getting back to defend. And Ariza defense, that's a little stop right there. I don't expect them to be ranked last in defense this year, but they're a piece or two away from being a playoff team.
I agree. A point guard and one more little piece to their bench.
And they'll be all right. They'll be all right. So yeah, we're gonna pass on Phoenix too, sitting at 29 wins. They saying they're gonna win 8 more games this year. No, nothing for me to bet.
The market is already adjusted to. They know they're going to be better, so it's just a matter of seeing how they start off and seeing if we're going to bet on them throughout the season.
Yeah, but that's you telling me. That's still from a team who won 21 games last year to 29 this year. That's saying a lot. That's showing me that not just the NBA also believe in what the Suns are building over there, and they expect them to win. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they won 33 games this year or 31, but it's not. I'm not gonna bet it. But what I am gonna bet on them is doing the preseason. The money team doing preseason ball. Let's take a look at that. But yeah, so we'll move on to the Clippers, brother. Clippers.
Oh man, if I wish we could skip this team right here. You know, as a Laker fan, I don't want to talk about the Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers, man. 24th in opponents' points. They were 8th in offensive efficiency, but they lost people. They
lost DeAndre Jordan. That's they holding down the paint. They lost Austin Rivers. He was taking over a majority of the games. They still have a few players over there, but I don't know what they're doing really. They have Pat Beverly, Avery Bradley, Lou Will, Gallinari, Tobias. They picked up Gortat this year and Mike Scott, but
no,
I don't know.
I think Gortat will fit better over there than he did with the Wizards over there. The problem with the Clippers is they had their window. They had their opportunity and they lost it. You know what I mean? They pissed it away.
Now they're just settling for mediocrity.
Yeah. And now I'm looking at them and I'm looking like you say Patrick Beverly
Yeah.
and Tobias and Bradley. Oh, man.
Not going to do anything, really. It's just like you might as well rebuild because you're not signing a superstar unless they get a Kawhi or, well, Jimmy Butler's not. I don't think he ends up there anymore. So I don't know.
Clippers need somebody to come to Clippers in order for Clippers to win. They have everything but a superstar. They don't have one superstar on this roster. Not nobody who I'm looking at like he's going to be the star. They got a bunch of draft picks this year, but it's nobody I'm saying that's going to be a star. You don't have a standout. This is just going to be a team that's just getting through the season.
They need to take a chance on somebody and just trade for them.
But who do they have to give up? I mean, who's going to want these players?
They said they have draft picks at least.
No, but they drafted who they drafted this year. Didn't they have like 3 or 4 picks early in the draft? I mean, they had some. I mean, I'm looking at this roster. If I was to move anybody, well, they got Lou Williams.
That's it.
I like Lou, and maybe
everybody else is pretty injury prone. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's hurt. Beverly's hurt. Gallinari's always hurt. Everybody's always hurt.
And that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the team roster. I'm going through the roster. I'm looking like, damn, everybody got the little asterisk by their name because they say stay healthy. So why would you trade a good piece for 3 unhealthy players or 2 unhealthy players? Man, yes. They got the.
Is Doc Rivers still in charge of like? Is he just the coach or is he like the?
Who, Doc?
Yeah.
I don't think he's a GM anymore. I think he lost that, if I'm not mistaken.
It's good then. They need somebody, whoever's doing that, they need to just step up and do their job now.
But that's what it is with Doc Rivers. Like, I know you're not high as him as a coach, but at the end of the year, it seems like he gets his team ramped up. They'll come through fighting at the end of the year. If they are in there, because they're sitting at 36 wins from 42 last year, if they're even close to the playoff hunt, which I don't see them being there at all. I don't see them making the playoffs, being in the playoffs whatsoever. I see them as maybe the 9th seed. You know what I mean? A 10th or a 9th seed. You know what I mean? I don't see them.
They're not making the playoffs.
No, not at all. Not at all. So under 36 wins seemed like maybe an easy bet on, but I'm not touching it either. Like,
yeah, I'm not really interested in betting it either, but I could definitely see them going under. I could definitely see them barely scraping 37. So I'll just stay away.
Yeah, this is going to be a whole different club than it's been for the past 3-4 years. This is a different team that's all together. So no Blake, no Jordan, no Paul. It's just like they had their chance, man. They blew it.
Yeah, Lob City's gone. Lob City's done.
They blew it, man. They blew it big time. So should I put on my hater cap and just instantly touch on these Golden State Warriors?
Oh, yeah, go for it. You know you got to say the best for last, so you go to the Warriors first.
Man, Blazers not in this bracket, bro. Got you. Let's talk about these Warriors, man. Booby over there. Lakers, not Lakers, but Golden State. 3-peat.
Nah, it's not happening. Before LeBron even came to LA, I said the Warriors were not going to win. So it's not just me being a Laker fan. They were not hungry last year. They didn't even look like they really cared. They just thought they could coast and then they're going to win. And that's not going to cut it this year. There's too many hungry teams out there. Too many teams that are built to beat Golden State.
Way too many teams. And Golden State always have problems with the Northwest Division, it seemed like it to me. The teams in the Northwest.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, and they went from 70-some wins to 60-some wins to last year 58 wins. Now they're sitting at 63 wins. This isn't the same team that won all those championships. They're not the same pieces. Like you touched on before, they have no center. Booby.
Right. They got rid of the other two. McGee is gone. McGee was a big part of them winning the championship. And people talk a lot of shit about McGee, but if they didn't have McGee, they don't win.
Then McGee came out, man, you know, from shacking a fool to coming out and gaining. He gained confidence playing with them players. He gained confidence. And you watched it in this game. Like, he wasn't afraid to shoot, rebound, do whatever. He wasn't afraid. You know what I mean? When you guys gave him an opportunity Golden State, he shined. He flourished in it. You know what I mean? So you gonna miss him. They're gonna miss him.
They don't have they don't even have Kevin Looney, I don't think. They don't have JaVale McGee, they don't have Pachulia. They just have Cousins. Like that's not gonna cut it. They have Jordan Bell, maybe. And
what you saying about how you don't think the Rockets will win it because they don't have no defense? Well, Golden State, they kind of iffy on defense too a little bit. You know what I mean? If you watch these games, and especially when not having no bigs like that, yes, they have snipers who can shoot the lights out on you at any time. KD could take over a game at any time. But you got a West that everybody is built to beat you guys right now. They're building to beat you. Every team in the West is building to beat you. It wasn't about beating LeBron over there no more. People weren't building to beat LeBron. They're building to beat Golden State. And I think they've done it. I think the Lakers done it. I think the Rockets done it. I see Utah starting to do it.
Thunder.
It's going to be tough out here for Golden State fans. And I don't even see them winning 63 games. And if you guys say, oh, if any Golden State fan out there want to debate me, hey, we can make a friendly bet. If y'all win 63 games, I will buy Scotty Rock his favorite Golden State jersey. It could be a throwback Chris Mullin. It could be whoever he want, a Tim Hardaway, whatever you want, Scotty Rock.
A Baron Davis.
Y'all win 63 games. If y'all win 63 games this year, bro, jersey on me. Jersey on real, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, the thing about Golden State, when they first started this little dynasty they have, the first year when they were really good, they were a really deep roster. When somebody goes down, they had another person behind them that could step up. And that's kind of how you got to be in the NBA. And now they're just getting to a point where they're just stacking superstars with no depth behind them. And like you said, they don't have no defense. JaVale McGee provided protection at the rim. So let's say Cousins doesn't play for a certain amount of time, or Cousins doesn't come back and he's that good. They don't have anybody protecting the rim.
No, and then they ranked 18th in opponents' points per game last year. I mean, that's not good for a championship team. You would think championship team would be in top five. Top five.
They're moving towards that, just like the Rockets, a team that just wants to outscore you.
Yeah, and then what else? The offensive efficiency is always up there. Defensive efficiency, they ranked 11th too. Like, I don't see them they ain't get no better on defensive end at all. I don't see the draft. No players are pick up anybody that's so okay. Well, this is our lockdown defender. I don't see a lockdown defender for him. Draymond, who I like Draymond's character, but his antics makes him a better defender. He's a defender, but the antics he calls and what he does up here makes him a better defender. And
they had Iggy, but Iggy's old now, man. Iggy's done. Like after that one series where they played the Cavs just kept setting back screens on him and just threw his back out. And he's been done kind of since then. Like he was still kind of serviceable, but he's getting to a point to where he's not that same player.
No, he was serviceable. When you leave him open on that wing or on that corner, he gonna knock one down on you. That's what he was a shooter. That's all Golden State is full of shooters and scorers. And KD even talking about, well, we'll see what next year brings, whatever next year brings. I think if they did three-peat, KD leave. And if they don't three-peat, KD leave, because you're gonna have to lose somebody. It's gonna be KD. I think Green's a lifer over there. Clay, who knows? He could go be the star of his own team if you really want to. I don't think he's a superstar player because his demeanor. I think he likes his position. He likes.
What I want? I want Clay to come to LA. I want us to just take Clay from Golden State, make them weaker, and we get stronger.
When you look at Golden State at first, okay, when you say who's the Jordan of that team? Is it KD? Or
like as in the leader?
As in the leader. Who would be Jordan? Who would be Pippen?
Well, the leader of the team is Curry.
So KD would be Pippen?
Yeah. If that's how you want to put it.
Or would it be Clay? That's what I'm saying. What does Clay fall? It's what? Is he Kerr?
You know what? It'll be more so Clay will be Pippen.
And then
KD's not really a player from the Bulls roster, but KD is just like a wild card.
Yeah. He's
not the leader though, for sure. The leader is for sure Steph.
All right, and with Steph, every year we see Steph sit out games. I see Steph easily sitting out a good 15 games this year. Just because they're going to be running up and down the court with these kids. They're not going to want to run every night. A team who's trying to go to the championship again, not going to give it their all every night. They're not going to go out there.
We touched on it. We said last year they weren't even putting in a lot of effort. So you expect them to come back this year and just put in that same effort that they had the first year? It's not going to happen. They're getting worse and worse. Steve Kerr even said, like, this team is not even going to listen to him till about January. So he already knows. You see
they coached their own game last year.
Yeah.
They coached themselves. So they was having fun last year. They can't pull that this year.
No.
I wish I would go out there and try to coach. Do that against them Lakers that we about to talk about. Do that against these Rockets we talked about. Do that this year.
You know how I talk about, I like teams with defense. I say that about every episode. And those teams right there, the OKC and the Lakers and the Celtics, those teams right there, they have defense. I like that a lot.
Me too. So, but let's talk about a team right now who's building their team around defense, and that's these Los Angeles Lakers.
That's right. You heard Magic. He said he built our team for the playoffs. every player he got for our team, he built it for the playoffs.
You know what makes the Lakers so appealing to me is the fact that I'm a huge Lance Stevenson fan. Huge Lance Stevenson fan. Lance Stevenson to me is like the new age Dennis Rodman without the antics, without the other shit. He's just
awesome. He gonna get in your head. He gonna push you around. He gonna play defense. He gonna get you out your game. I love him.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite players. And you got Rondo over there. Lakers' issue with me is, like I told you before, shooters. I don't think they have enough shooters over there.
So let me name some peel-up players, and you tell me if they can shoot or not.
Go ahead.
It's V. McCulloch.
I ain't watched too much of him. The dude from college.
Oh man, he's Klay Thompson in the flesh, baby Klay Thompson. He's our best shooter on the squad. So I'm gonna just count him for you because you'll see if you haven't seen him yet. So he's one.
I see him a little bit in the summer league, but you know what I mean. I didn't see it. That wasn't a big.
He's a baller. He's a baller, bro.
It wasn't a big enough stage for me to see much of him, you know. But I like Josh Hart.
Josh Hart is another one. Mo Wagner is another one. Brandon Ingram, he has a good percentage. He's only getting better.
See, that's what I'm liking about the team. What I don't like is your point guard play. And I'm not saying I don't like your point guard play. As shooters, I don't like them as shooters. But I like the Rondo pickup too, because LeBron don't want the ball in his hands all the time. Man, it's hard to think about everything, man. We all been in relationships. You know how you call your girl up, like, you hungry? What you want to eat? Or she tell you she hungry, you ask you what you want to eat or where you want to go. You want to watch a movie? Yeah, what you want to see? I don't know. You brought it up. Why the hell I got to answer it? You know what I mean? So that's how I feel like LeBron was, you know, like, I'm tired of thinking all the time. I'm trying to score and do this. I got to think about what's next. I got to think about the rotations. Think about he ain't got to do that in LA.
Yeah, he didn't have no playmakers really in the Cavs. He got all playmakers surrounding him over here in LA.
Yeah, and Rondo to me, Rondo ain't playing no games, man. Rondo ain't playing no games with nobody. Neither is Stevenson. JaVale McGee over there with y'all now too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what LeBron said about that unit, right? The people you named, all of them: Rondo, Stevenson, McGee, and Beasley. He called them MUD, misunderstood, underappreciated, and determined. And a lot of people are calling them rejects, saying the Lakers picked up a bunch of rejects. Those are people who don't understand and don't really watch the game, because these players are very valuable.
You think Lonzo dad gonna be a distraction at all?
No. Lonzo's dad is chilling. When have you heard about him? Have you heard anything about him lately?
But my question is, say Lonzo come back and his shot is off. Say it is off and say his minutes is cut short. They start playing Hart more. You know what I mean? Rondo getting way more play and stuff like that. You don't think his dad will speak up? You think he'll say something about that?
You know what? It don't matter. At this point, he could shut up or I mean, I'm a big Lonzo fan. I got this shirt on. It say ball right here. It say ball on the back. But if his dad was that big of a distraction to where it's messing with the team, or I don't think it would get there. I think Lonzo would tell him to be quiet, or Magic, or LeBron, or something. But if it did get there, then Lonzo will be gone. But I don't think it's going to get there.
Yeah, and LeBron, like, they won 35 games last year. Like I said, LeBron's worth 20 games. Look at what the Cavs won last year. Look what they had now, 30 games. That's 20 games without LeBron. LeBron will give you 20 games. They sitting at only 13 games more than they won last year at 48.
That's right, man. I've been preaching this since I met you. Over 48 and a half, over 49. LeBron is definitely worth more than 15 games, man.
Yeah, but I just wish I just wish I know they're gonna have at the beginning it's gonna be rocky. I mean, I'm expecting a little bit of rocky stuff. I just want to see that gel so fast. I want them to come together so quick. I just want to see. Because I'm still confused on if this Lakers team gonna be a scoring team or they gonna be a defensive team. Are they looking to hold the points under?
We're gonna play defense. Hell yeah, we're gonna play defense.
So you guys looking to be hold everybody under 100 points a game? Is that what they think? Is that what they gonna preach over there? Or are they preaching, well, if we can't do it on defense, we need to step up and score? Because even less
thing is, you sound like you don't trust us to score. We can push the pace. We can score. Every player can pretty much take somebody one-on-one off the dribble and score.
Yeah, I'm not saying y'all can't. Let me get that correct. I'm not saying y'all can't score. What I'm saying is when we watched the Cavs last year over this playoffs, they didn't have no shooters like that. They didn't have shooters on that squad. When we watched Philadelphia, when they inside ball didn't work, their shooting didn't work. LeBron gonna need these teams. I mean, Ingram, he can score when he wants to. I mean, he makes plays for himself. Like Stevenson also is a playmaker. Rondo's a great he can get the ball out. You know what I mean? He sees the court like nobody else sees the court. In the playoffs, though, I want that sniper for y'all. I don't see that sniper who y'all know just.
Can Kuzma shoot?
I don't know.
Oh, man, you crazy. You got to watch the Lakers, dog. You got to watch them. You don't know who can shoot over here, man.
I don't know. It was different last year, though. You got to understand, this team was different last year because you didn't have all these vets over there. So those young guys were able to get the run. I'm not saying LeBron got to be surrounded by shooters, right? No, I'm saying right now is these young men that played last year without LeBron, it's a whole different game for them this year. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they was doing last year and how they had that free will to just run and just play happy ball like they were playing last year. They're not going to have that this year so much. It's going to be structured a lot differently than it was last year for that team.
We're still running and gunning too, though. That's our strength.
I just want ball, man. I mean, I don't have a problem with Lonzo Ball. I actually like the kid. I'll cheer for the kid because it's pops. You know what I mean? Now, I'm a dad. Man, I wish my son's coach was right here, right now. Man, I've been kicked out of soccer games. I can't go back to certain fields because how I act and what I say. My son's flag football game, they got ready to toss me out the other weekend because it's a flag football and the boy tackled my son by his neck. Man, you should have seen me. I hopped up and started taking off my chain. I was walking on the field, you know what I mean? I'm like, where's your daddy at? I want to holler at your daddy, you know what I mean? So I feel Lonzo, you know what I mean? You expect more from your kids. You know what I mean? I expect so much more. I expect more from my kids than they even can imagine, you know what I mean? Like I expect the most out of them. I just expect greatness because it's my DNA. And that's how I raised you. So I love his passion for his kids. I just think at times he can be a distraction. He can get in the way. And I don't want to see that happen with y'all.
I think we passed that already.
And Lonzo's
already been here for a year.
Y'all want piece away, I think, this year. If y'all want to go up, who do y'all think should be moved? As a Laker fan, who would you want to see traded right now?
Nobody. Like I told you, I love our squad. The key to our squad having success right now is Brandon Ingram playing like lockdown defense.
If I was to look at your squad and say who needs to be the X factor on this team, Kuzma. I think
Kuzma's gonna ball. He balled last year. If you've been watching him work out this year in offseason, he's balling. He's getting bigger, just like Lonzo got bigger. All of our youngins are working. They're gonna ball. Yeah, it'll be Kuzma the most. I look too. Who do you see? Okay, this then. Do you see LeBron making? Who do you see as LeBron making an All-Star first? Will it be Ball or will it be Ingram? I don't think it's making them an All-Star.
We're not making them, but who do you see becoming an All-Star first? Ingram or Ball?
If I had to pick, I would say that's a hard one. That's a hard one right there. I would say Ingram.
Me too.
Just because
better upside.
Yeah. Ingram's probably going to get you more points. And like I said, if he can be a lockdown defender, be a good two-way player, like a great two-way player, kind of like a Kawhi, then he'll be great.
Got you. Well, that's it, man. We already know we're taking that 48 over. You already jumped on that. I'm taking all my bets will be officially made tomorrow on our Thursday show. We put in our official season bets. My season bets, you know what I mean? And Skee already got some in, but we're going to lay them out for y'all tomorrow. You know what I mean? Give y'all the best of the best.
A recap, a rundown.
Recap.
All the best bets. And like I said, if you were listening, if you've been watching the episodes, you took that Minnesota win total under 45.5. They took it off the board because Butler's out. He's going to be out of there. Yeah, man, that was a brilliant low hanging fruit. What Pete say? That was low hanging fruit right there. You know, low hanging fruit.
So shout out to the low bag, low hanging fruit. Anything else you want to give your chest before we get out of here?
Yeah. Actually, we play Portland one of the first few games. If I could pick your brain a little bit.
Go ahead.
I mean, I think we match up well with Portland, just like New Orleans matched up well against Portland. I think Rondo's gonna have the same type of game against Lillard. I think Stevenson, KCP, Josh Hart gonna push McCollum around, and I think y'all gonna struggle to score.
We playing in Portland, right? That first game
in Portland, yeah. That's the one that y'all got that advantage, yeah.
I'll see it being a close game, but I see y'all probably pulling it out.
And who do you think is gonna be the favorite?
LA, of course. LA. Now, depending on, let's say. I ain't capped it. We'll talk about how I cap NBA when we all start capping and everything together. You know, I'm going to take the three best players off of each team, add, divide, see what they did, add more pieces. Just, man, all paper. I cap paper and pen, y'all. I'm a paper and pen capper. Y'all don't know that about me. My crew know I'm a paper and pen capper. I don't use no models. I'm a notebook, pencil, calculator type of capper. You know what I mean? But depending on the spread. Now, say if LA come out of the 5.5 favorite in Portland. I'm on the Blazers in. I see it being the closest game. I don't see Lakers blowing nobody out early.
Right.
I don't see no early blowouts. I see close games. And this shot clock thing too, man, it's gonna be big. We gotta keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
That really affects.
I think we'll have a lot more overs, just like we're having overs in NFL with these rule changes, more flags and stuff. The shot clock rule is gonna produce more overs.
Yeah, man, but we're gonna have a nice little friendly wager when we play each other throughout the year. You know what I mean? Do some push-ups. Do some push-ups. We both skinny, like we game. So hey, but tell them where they can find you, brother.
You can find me on Twitter, Skee Profit. Hit me up.
No doubt. And I'm King Real. You can find me on Twitter as well. Money Gang all day. SBR Sports Picks. Hit up SBR Forum and make sure you go get SBR Pro. I'm your man King Real. That's my guy Skee Profit. We catch y'all tomorrow for the breakdown, for the recap, and probably putting in the bet for this Friday preseason start up 28th. So let's get it. Money Gang out.